Donald Trump's latest Truth Social post claims the U.S. has completely decimated Iran in every way, yet he's now calling on the world to team up and secure the Strait of Hormuz amid ongoing disruptions. Here's the full story on this apparent contradiction. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. If you're wondering what full panic mode looks like for Donald Trump, his recent Truth Social post might give a clue. He wrote, "The United States of America has beaten and completely decimated Iran, both militarily, economically, and in every other way. But the countries of the world that receive oil through the Hormuz Strait must take care of that passage, and we will help a lot. The U.S. will also coordinate with these countries so that everything goes quickly, smoothly, and well. This should have always been a team effort, and now it will be. It will bring the world together toward harmony, security, and everlasting peace. President Donald J. Trump." To recap, Iran is described as utterly defeated, but global help is needed to ensure a fully beaten Iran doesn't block ships in the Strait of Hormuz. This follows Trump's decision to launch the war without apparent preparation, leading to Iran's predictable response of closing or mining the strait. Not everyone is on board. It's noted as the least popular war at its outset in modern American history. The stated goals have shifted. Initially, to destroy Iran's nuclear capabilities, which Trump said were completely and totally obliterated 6 months ago in Operation Midnight Hammer. Yet now, the war is framed as necessary to prevent strikes from those same capabilities.
Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated.
In a recent interview, Gavin Newsom highlighted the inconsistencies. Trump is consistent in his inconsistency. The fact that he said he would never do something like this and lied about it. Here we are with now a regional war. We've got the Gulf states under attack. We've got our allies under attack. Oil prices starting to skyrocket. We've seen the market volatility. We're now going to pay the price. Over the past year, Trump has alienated many allies, threatening actions against Greenland, Canada, Panama, Mexico, and Western European leaders, turning the U.S. into something of a pariah. Yet now, he's asking those same countries for help.
Mr. Wikoff, have you communicated to the Russians not to send targeting information and other assistance to the Iranians?
Strongly said that.
And do you believe that they are?
I hope they're not.
Do you see any evidence?
We don't know, but it's not doing very well. If they are, it's not helping much. If you take a look at what's happened to Iran in the last week, if they're getting information, it's not helping them much.
One exception, Russia, where Trump has been more accommodating. Reports say Russia is providing Iran with intelligence to target U.S. forces. When asked, Trump said, "I think he might be helping him a little bit." Yeah, I guess they do it, and we do it. In all fairness, they do it, and we do it.
Do you see an equivalence between the U.S. helping Ukraine defend itself and Russia helping Iran target U.S. service members?
Well, Jake, we've known that Russia and Iran have this symbiotic, have this strategic partnership for some time now. I'll tell you what Russia has lost out of this. They've lost their biggest manufacturer of the Shahed drones. Russia's been licensing those drones for quite some time and hitting Ukraine with it. All the more reason why we need to defang this regime, and all the more reason that they cannot have a nuclear weapon. And I'll just point out, too, because a lot of critics out there are making hay of this, it was President Trump that put sanctions on Russia's largest oil producer, Rosneft. He also put sanctions on Lukoil.
In a briefing, Jake Sullivan was pressed. Sources tell CNN that Russia has been providing Iran with intelligence. You said President Trump will deal with it accordingly. Do you see an equivalence between the U.S. helping Ukraine defend itself and Russia helping Iran target U.S. service members? Sullivan responded, we've known that Russia and Iran have this strategic partnership. Russia has lost their biggest manufacturer of the Shahed drones. All the more reason why we need to defang this regime. It was President Trump that put sanctions on Russia's largest oil producer. These are all pragmatic, common-sense approaches while we deal with the Iranian regime. The reality, Trump has lost control of a war he started, now begging for international assistance after years of straining alliances. It might prompt a rethink on global relations, though history suggests he may just double down. That's the update. What stands out to you? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you next time.